Well, the first thing you need to understand is there are two negotiations that happen when you buy a house. This is a resale house. Not, with
Yeah,
new construction, it's a little different, and we'll go into that too. But let's start with resale, so we can, and there's two negotiations that are going to happen. The first one is when you go under contract. You're going to negotiate for your best price at that point, and then you're going to do a home inspection. And depending on what you find, you have another negotiation that happens where you can either get closing costs, take money off, or get those repairs done. But it's often a negotiation for money at that point as well.
for
So,
sure. Yeah, and people that bought a home in 2020, 2021 may be like, what's a home inspection, right? And so back then, even if you got one, right, and I always advise my clients to get one regardless of whether we think we can negotiate on it, but we need to know. But back then, even if you got one, you may not get any of the repairs negotiated in because there might have been 5 other offers that came in after yours.
yeah,
So, or they might be holding 3 backup offers, right? So it's amazing in this, to be back on the swing of things where we can negotiate repairs.
yeah,
And one of the things I talk a lot about in the videos, and we've talked about before, is really depending on what you can get repaired, really comes down to the strength of where you stand in the deal. So things like structural repairs, health and safety, major subsystems, those are baked into our contract. Anything else in our area is really considered cosmetic. That's where a little bit of back and forth happens and where we really have to have the upper hand to get what you want out of the negotiations.
yeah. And I think that both these negotiations, for me, it comes down to having information,
Yep.
right? I don't have any special trick where I look you in the eye and then you do what I say because I'm so amazing.
Yeah.
But if I have enough information, I can present it in a way that's going to benefit my client.
For sure.
And the way that we do this with the home inspection is I like to run it by one of our people we contract out to do the inspection and get it priced.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times what's holding back this negotiation is fear.
Yes.
And they look at this list of things and they say, oh no.
Yeah.
And they throw their hands up and they say, I'm not doing it. And if you can price that out, and we have people that we work with that will do almost everything in a house.
Yep.
And that makes a huge difference because if you hire a different person to do the floors, a different person to do the drywall, a different person to do the paint, the price goes through the roof.
Yeah.
And if you can get somebody in there who can do everything a one shot, it's going to save you money. And if you can price that out effectively during that negotiation, you probably will get that